Hello Internet, Blizzcraft here, bringing you yet another episode. And this one is a continuation of the last adventure we had. We're here in Tranquillian,
Anaria Shola,
ready for some new quests. I know it seems strange, but these Forsaken are here to help. You should speak with their leader, High Executor Mavren. He's in the tower on the west side of town. And Paladin, when you're done talking with him, return to me. I have something dire that needs to be dealt with immediately.
Shorelaran, glory to the Sindorai.
Arcanis Vandril, what are the Forsaken doing here? The situation is more grim than many have led to believe. The Forsaken are here as allies in the fight against our common enemy, the Scourge. Trust me when I say this. Without them, the Ghostlands would be lost, and the Scourge would already have overrun all of Everstone Woods. But more than anything else, we need your help in reclaiming our once proud lands.
Farewell.
Okay, it seems Tranquillian is in bad shape as well. Like everything else in this land.
What now?
And I need to be friendly with Tranquillian to obtain the Tranquillian Flame Birch. It's a sweet sword. Okay.
Victory for Sylvanas.
We can do that. The bounty is hereby declared for the abomination known as Nokarot and Luzran. These dreadful creations of Darkhan are extremely dangerous and have been sighted patrolling near the Howling and Bleeding Ziggurats. Individuals seeking to claim their reward must present the abomination's head to Dark Deathstalker Raphael as proof of their deed. I can't yet take on the abominations by myself. I must reach a higher level.
What would you ask of death?
I know that the Forsaken appear monsters to your eyes, but I assure you, we mean your people no harm. We are here because of a common enemy, Darkhan, the traitor. He has returned and now commands the Scourge that are invading this land from his steadfast dead home to the south. Our leader, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, originally hails from these lands, and in fact used to be an elf. She has a history with Darkhan and wants him dead as much as your people do. We will defeat him together, Paladin. Now, my friend, if you would be so kind as to return to Arcanis Vandril. I know that he is very anxious to send you on your first mission here in the Ghostlands. We're counting on you, Damiren. Don't let us down.
Beware the living.
Disagree with me all you like, High Executor. I will wait your counsel. And then we will take the steps to free all of Quel'Thalas as I deem necessary. We shall continue this discussion anon. Let Dame Aure for us.
Anubelore Delana.
Oh good, there you are, and just in time. There is much to be done. We're surrounded here, Paladin. The outlying villages have all been overrun by the Scourge. You must head northeast to Suncrown Village immediately and deal with the Nerubian Scourge menace. You can't miss them. They're spider-like creatures. There's no time to waste. Quel'Thalas must be reclaimed.
We will have justice.
I hear that. Hold up. How am I supposed to supply the war effort when I cannot even safely get my supplies here? I was promised an escort that never came. And then I had to leave one of my carts behind to the west when I was attacked by a band of ghouls. Want to help out and get me open for business in the process? Go down to the western road out of town and past the graveyard. On the other side of the dead scar is a fork in the road. The hill that my heart had to be left on lies just beyond.
Beware the living.
I'll help you. In a bit. I need a group for Naklat and Luzran, the elite abominations. Come closer, I am dying. I was sent here to slay these Nerubians, but Vandril didn't know that they have a leader. The dying blood elf coughs up a good amount of blood. You must find and slay Anoxut and get help. She wanders around Suncrown Village. I believe I can take her on my own. For the light is my strength.
It's too far away.
Where could she be?
I'm out of range.
There she is. Level 11, elite.
It's too
Ended up
far
well.
away.
Time to return the quest. Anoxutan called for assistance, but there were no other Nerubians around. Lucky for me, I guess. Early my luck.
The dark times will pass.
Outstanding, but there's much to be done here before the Scourge menace is completely driven from mighty Quel'Thalas. Here, take this coin. It's not much, but you've earned it. We've had one success, but there are 2 more villages that must be reclaimed. Golden Mist Village is our next target. It lies to the northwest and has been taken by the ghosts of the High Elves that used to live there. Gruesome, I know, but these are apparently the sort of tactics that the Scourge like to employ. Go and defeat these ghosts and wraiths, Paladin. Take the west road out of Tranquillian to get there.
Keep your wits about you.
I apologize for the shoddy intelligence, Paladin. Had I known of this Anoxutan ahead of time, I surely would have told you. We're spread too thin and things are slipping through the cracks.
Remember the Sunwell.
Got some nice fortified oven mitts. And now I'm friendly with Tranquillian, which means I can afford the Tranquillian Flamebird.
Exactly what you need.
And some volunteers' graves.
Remember, patience, discipline.
And disenchant that.
Speak quickly. Trust no one.
chance one hit sends a shadowy bolt at the enemy, causing 25 shadow damage. So now I can fight both with shadow and holy light.
Hello.
Find a cure for the plague. We need to understand how it affects different creatures, from the most complex life form to the lowliest subspecies. I've come here to study the Murlocs, since, like us, they've retained free will in undeath. What makes these lowly mongrels so special? I need to find out, Damiren. Travel northwest and bring me their spines, so that I may study the accumulation of plague in their marrow. Who knows what secrets their little bones hold.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. And the dead man walking.
Your gold is welcome here.
How can I work under these conditions? And all of this disgusting forsaken around here. I wait for tranquility and unquell for us. This is intolerable. I have nothing to work with here. My lady asks me to come from Silvermoon City. She deserves cuisine as befits her station. No? But I get here and there is no food. You must go out, Paladin, and bring back fresh kills so that I have something to prepare. Dame Aurelius, Dame Aurelius prefers a crunchy texture to her food. There are plenty of spinelweb lurkers to the southwest. On the other side of the dead scar. Disgusting, I know, but that's what we have to work with.
Shorelaran.
Anaria Shola.
Can you believe it? We have an actual functioning arcane sanctum up and running southeast of here. The Sanctum of the Sun. All manner of important magisters have come to take part in running it. Of course, they've all forgotten about the Sanctum of the Moon. Not much remains of it, and its energies have given rise to bizarre creatures. Not one to let good resources go to waste, however. Go to the Sanctum of the Moon and see if you can recover the crystallized essences from the creatures there.
Salama Ashalanore.
Okay, Magister.
This had better be good.
If you've made it this far, then you probably know about the Dead Scar and how to this day Mind the Scourge follow the path of destruction that Arthas created on his way to Silvermoon City. Make yourself useful and thin down the Scourge's numbers in the Scar. To prove to be worth your salt, I'll put in a good word for you.
Trust no one.
Well, that's reassuring.
Yes.
Paladin, I can't just sit here waiting for an audience with the High Executor of Dame Aurelius. This cannot wait. We were dealing with the Shadow Pine Trolls of Zebzora to the northeast across the lake Elerdar, but the lieutenant marshaled the attack and we lost a lot of Farstriders. Then he just fell to pieces afterward. Rangers Valana sent me here, and Rangers Salissa to the Far Strider in Cave for help. Please find them, Paladin. Valana was badly injured, and the lieutenant's useless.
Time is of the essence.
Executor, your direct assault approach will cost us more lives than I am comfortable with. A more nuanced strategy is called for, one that involves us reclaiming the surrounding territory, starting with the villages, so as to cut off all points of reinforcement to that hole. Advisor Valwyn shakes her head in disbelief at what she is hearing out of the Forsaken's mouth. I hear what you're saying, Marvin. Nevertheless, the final decision is mine. I appreciate your assistance, but the majority of the lives on the line are Blood Elf. I will not have those lives carelessly thrown away. Ranger Vane sides in apparent frustration. How long until Forsaken? How long until Forsaken reinforcements arrive? Our position here is tenuous. Your lady promises us more soldiers. We must be able to concentrate solely on that home and the Scourge. Deathstalker Mathindis fidgets with his armor, clearly uncomfortable at the tone of the discussion. You are correct. We must concentrate on the Scourge, ignore the trolls and villages, and focus our attention on Deathfall. With Darkhan defeated, you will find that the rest of the Scourge body will fall quickly, lacking their lead. Advisor Valian whispers something in the dame's ear. Marvin, I don't want excuses, I want results. The Far Striders aren't available, and we've received all that we've got to get from Silvermoon for now. I cannot ignore the Shadowpine Trolls and Zulaman. They're harried across our eastern border. Deathstalker Malthedius turns to Advisor Valian and winks lasciviously in her direction. No, I was right to begin with. That home must come last. We must secure all of the Ghostlands first. I will not commit the forces here to a battle against Darkhan with enemies to our flank and rear. Advisor Valian looks disgusted at the Deathstalker's filtrations. Flirtations. We've been over this before. Only a focused assault upon that home will meet with success. These other targets are distractions that we can ill afford. I suggest that you inform your captain Helios that he is to leave off his campaign against the Shadowpine Trolls and focus only on the Scourge. Advisor Valian concentrates on the wall up beside her, clearly ignoring looks of the executor and his assistant. Disagree with me all you like, High Executor. I will wait your counsel, and then we will take steps to free all of Quel'Thalas as I deem necessary. We shall continue this discussion anon.
The Eternal Sun guides us.
Paladin, we are having difficulty with a group of night elves that have recently taken over a nearby island. They've set up a small camp at the old High Elf ley line nexus, Andaroth, to the northwest. There is a dirt path that leads up to it just past the Dead Scar. I suggest that you lend us your aid by going there, investigating what they are up to, and slaying as many consecrated night elves as you can.
Farewell.
What is it?
The Underlight mines to the southeast have been overrun by a clan of gnolls calling themselves the Black Paw. I don't need to remind you how important those mines are to us as a strategic asset in our ongoing campaign here in the Ghostlands. Take the south road out of town and follow the fork to the right, just past the zebra on the right. There will be a short dirt path to the west. Follow it. the ore must flow.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Alright, so a lot happening in Trillian. We got all sorts of missions all over the place. And we will start off by doing them in the right order. But we will have to sign off for now. Remember to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you feel like it, and stay tuned for our next adventure.
A new Belore Delinar.
Many an advantage can be gained from getting to know your enemy. Take that lesson to heart, Damiren. The more we learn about the Scourge, the better prepared we are to defeat them.
Salama Ashalanore.
Stand tall.
And tall.
Be well.
Be well. Greetings. Oh, he's not interested in idle chatter. But yeah, see you guys next time.